Very good morning, students. Welcome back to second year physics. See, in the last class we finished about a related to intensity of magnetization, capital I, intensity of magnetizing force, capital H. These two definitions and relations are finished, as well as the susceptibility Xi also finished. Now we'll move to the next one, the relation between capital B, capital H, capital I, and as well as you take as like a Xi, and as well as you also take as mu, that is about a relative permeability. Actually, one thing I want to tell you, so suppose you take a solenoid or you take a one magnetic bar, magnetic material. So that material is placed in the uniform magnetic field, therefore that substance is forcibly magnetized because of the magnetic lines of forces are passing through the substance, therefore the substance becomes magnetized forcibly, therefore that substance also occurs a magnetic moment per unit volume is nothing but a intensity of magnetization, and it is forcibly magnetized, no, that we can call as the capital H magnetizing force. These two things we know. And come to the point is, we'll see about a solenoid. Of course we know related to solenoid, the solenoid is contains a n number terms and which carrying a current, so that there we can say magnetizing force is nothing but a, actually we can say like this, magnetizing force is nothing but a, here it is further to solenoid. I'll tell you one, for a solenoid magnetizing force capital H is equal to, we can say Ni. Sir, why Ni? Because we know capital B is equal to mu naught into Ni, right? That means here it is a solenoid magnetic induction at the center, right? So that here we can say B naught, or you say B naught, it is Ni is nothing but it is a intensity of magnetizing force N into I. N is nothing but a number of turns it is contains. So B naught is equal to mu naught into capital H, because capital H is nothing but a, we can say in terms of B and mu naught, it is the ratio of magnetic induction field to permeability. That is capital H. In the last class I told you the statement, right? So that's, we can say it is a solenoid relation. H is equal to Ni, intensity of magnetization, and which is B naught is equal to mu naught into H, we can say equation 1. And come to the point is, when a magnetic material is kept in a solenoid, so suppose you take a one solenoid, we know the solenoid is nothing but a, like it is, yes, of course, this is contains a n number of terms, yes, inside a solenoid. Now you keep a one magnetic material, this is, we can say magnetic material is placed, that is the substances which occurs a magnetic moment because of the current is carrying a solenoid, no? When there is a current flow through the each and every coil, therefore that coil produces the magnetic field, therefore that lines which passes through the given a bar. And come to the point is, this magnetic substances become a magnetic moment occurs, no? It is a, we can say intensity of magnetization, according to that B naught is equal to mu naught into I. So this is about a, what it is, induced field. We can say there is a induced, you write as induced, Bi you can write as the Bi, because there is a field is induced, right? You write as the Bi because the induction is, or the field is induced, no? So that you say it is a Bi is the induced field. So there it is to be, in that magnetic substances there is a field is induced, no? Then you can write as a Bi is equal to mu naught I. I is nothing but what it is, we can say induction or intensity of magnetization when the substance is placed in the solenoid. Now let us, there will be an induced field and there will be a magnetic induction due to a solenoid is B naught is equal to mu naught into H. You write as the equation 2. Now let us, B net, that is, we can say B naught plus Bi, because both fields are there. One is B naught is nothing but due to a current carrying coil produce the magnetic induction at the center of the solenoid is B naught, and inside the solenoid there is a bar is placed, that is the bar also induced, or the magnetic induction is induced for the bar, that we can say Bi. There are two fields, so that we'll get the two, when there are two fields, no, we'll get the net is B net is equal to B naught plus Bi. Let we know B naught and we know Bi. Therefore B net is equal to, we can write like this, B naught is, you write as mu naught capital H and mu naught capital I. So B net is equal to, you take a common is mu naught capital H plus I. So this is, we can say B net, or we can also write as B. Instead of B net, you write B is equal to mu naught into capital H plus I. So this is the actually relation between B, H and I. So you keep as one equation, one expression is, it is a relation between B, H and mu. It's clear? Now let we'll move to the next one. Suppose from this you take a common is capital H is, you take a common, therefore 1 plus I by capital H, because we are taking a capital H is common, no? Then it is becomes I by H. We know it is a one more relation we are getting, it is a B, actually mu naught H is nothing but we can write as, from here you look at here, we know it is B is equal to mu naught H, right? Otherwise we can also say like this, here it is a mu naught H is nothing but we can say it is B is equal to mu H, no? Therefore here you write B is equal to mu H, then mu H is equal to mu naught into, it is 1 plus I by H. So here H is cancelled, mu is equal to mu naught into 1 plus I by H. This is the one more relation in terms of mu and mu naught, so which we can also call as the permeability of a medium to permeability of a free space. So now mu by mu naught, we can say like this, 1 plus I by H, right? Mu by mu naught is nothing but it is mu r, relative permeability, so that mu r is equal to 1 plus I by H. Clear? It is a one more relation. And come to the point is, also we know I by H is nothing but it is a Xi, because the ratio of intensity of magnetization to intensity of magnetizing field is nothing but a Xi. So here mu r is equal to 1 plus a Xi it is. This is the one more relation. Of course you write here also will get a Xi in terms of Xi also, no problem. Here also we can take as a Xi, because Xi is nothing but I by H, no? You can substitute anyway. So this is the one relation related to the Xi and mu r, right? And come to the point is mu r is equal to 1 plus Xi. This is a one relation. And also we know there is a relation is, it is, we can also write B is equal to, we know another relation from here. From there here we can take like this, you can take a like this expression from this. Say I want to write B is equal to mu naught into capital H 1 plus Xi. So mu naught into H is nothing but you say it is a B naught, you write, right? We can take as a B naught, so that B is equal to B naught into 1 plus Xi. Therefore B by B naught is equal to 1 plus Xi. Yes, we can say, like we can write any number expressions by using these the relations, right? So this is about the relation between capital B, capital H, capital I, and Xi and mu. These are the relations. So these relations are important for the especially for the objective point like NEET and JEE mains. But of course we have in IP also. On the basis of this we have problems also. We look into that problems also. Before that you go through these expressions. So you should remember this. See which one, this one is we should remember, this one we should remember, this one, like this one and this one. Clear? So that it is the relations are related to what it is, we can say about a B, capital H, capital I, and Xi and mu. Clear now? No. We'll move to the next one. So problems on the basis of this, I'll tell you. First you go through this all, then after we'll see, right? So there are some problems are given on the basis of this. So open your materials. So magnetism and matter in this right. So there is a question is given related to this, all relations together, only one question given. So look at the question and the page number 247, question number 8. Read everyone question carefully and write given data, what is given. Supposed to note that, then after use the formula. Right. Look at the question, page number 247, question number is 8. A solenoid of an insulated wire is wound on the core with relative permeability. The given as mu r is given. You take as mu r. So the page number 247, question number is 8. Yeah. So relative permeability is given. Mu r is equal to, it is 400. And the number of turns are given. Capital N is equal to 1000 is given, and the current flowing through the solenoid is, it is 2A. Calculate, yes, capital H, capital B and capital M. Of course we have all, right? And look at the first one is asking, first one is capital H, no? So capital H is nothing but you say Ni, because we know N and I. Capital H is nothing but N is 1000, I is nothing but a 2. So it is 2000 ampere per meter. This is very, very important unit. We should remember. Clear? And second one is asking, it is about a B, right? You take a B is equal to, so that here we can write as, we can take as it is a mu naught into mu r, because we know mu h, no? There is a medium is there, that medium mu is equal to mu naught into, you write as mu r it is. So B is equal to mu naught mu r into capital H. So B is equal to, there will be a mu naught is, we know 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 into mu r is 400 and capital H is 2000. See, let us you cancel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is cancelled. Then B is equal to 8 into or 16 into 2, 32 into 3.14 into 10 power, because there is a is cancelled. Yeah, better now you multiply this, you may get the 3.14 into 32, right? 8, 2, 6 and 3 4s are 12, 3 1s and 4, 3 3s are 9. So 8, 4, 10, 10. So here you write 1, 2, no? 1, 2. It is approximately 100.48 into 10 power minus 2. This is the absolutely right answer, or we can also write as 100 into 10 power minus 2. So it is becomes cancelled 1 Tesla we can. Of course, this is also right. This is also right. We can take anyone. Right. We'll move to the next one. Is also asking intensity magnetization. Actually, it is asking what it is capital M. Capital M is nothing but a magnetization. Sorry, is asking I. I mean to say it is I. It is intensity of magnetization. So is asking I. No, we need to get I. See, by use that all formulas, from that formula, we need to get I. No. So better you take. So out of that all formulas. So we know B naught is Bi is equal to, or we can write as I is equal to capital H into mu r minus 1. This is there because I'll show you the relation is from mu r is equal to 1 plus I h is there, no? Yeah, better you do mu r minus 1 is equal to I by h. So mu r minus 1 into capital H into I. Better you take this expression as like this. Okay, now we know all, so that you substitute this mu r. What is mu r is given 400 minus 1 into H. So H is, we know, 2000 is equal to I. So 399 into 2000 it is I. So simple multiplication you do it, you may get the answer is I is equal to approximately 798 hundreds. Again it is also ampere per meter. See, one more zero will get, right? So like this it is about intensity of magnetization because it is ampere per meter. So that it is a relations are related to which given on the basis of this all relations together one problem given, right? So I want to see other problem also. Yes, of course. Question number 4 also you look at. Question number 4. Everyone now look at the question number 4 in the page number 246. Read question and write given data. Then after use the formula. Right, question number 4. Take as question number 4. See, again the question is given as, so look at a solenoid of length is, question number 4, a solenoid of length is given 22.5 centimeter is given. So L is equal to 22.5 into 10 power minus 2 meter. Total turns is N is equal to 900 turns is given and carries a current of 0.8 ampere, right? What is the magnetizing field? First question is asking capital H near the current, near the center and far away from the end of the solenoid. See, is asking capital H when very close is 1 and one more is asking it is also far away. So we know first is equal to Ni we can directly, because we know N we know, I we know. Capital H is equal to, N is given as 900 and it is 0.8, right? You cancel it, 90 into 8. So capital H is equal to, what will happen it is, we'll get the one answer, 8 3s are, 9 8s are 72, right? So we'll get the 720 ampere per meter. It is one expression. And is also asking the magnetic field near the center and far away from the end of the solenoid is given. So that here you take this capital H is equal to N I know, capital N by L you take. So capital N is given as 900, of course 900. I'm sorry to say, this one you take as, so this one you take as directly we can write like this, no need to take this, because here is given small n is we don't know, no? Here you do like this, capital N is given, total number turns is given, no? So that here small n is equal to, we need to write like this, capital N by L. Capital N is the 900 because per unit length is given, no? 22.5 into 10 power minus 2. So it is maybe 900 into 10 power 2 by 22.5. This is small n. Clear? And here now is asking H, no? Then directly H is equal to Ni. So N will be 900 into 10 power 2 by 22.5 into 0.8 is the current. So better you cancel one. Therefore capital H is equal to 9000 into 8 by 22 5 by 10. So 9 8s are 72. This 0 will come up and 2 to 5. So better you do this, approximately we may get 3200 ampere per meter. This is the question related to capital H. This question related to capital H, so the given is to be like this. And here see, this is the one question, one problem related to for this. Okay, and here come to the point is, I want to say, here it is, there are some magnetic susceptibilities are given. So that we'll see in the next class related to the magnetic susceptibilities, and other questions also is given on the basis of this. And I told you in the last class, you need to read this, which one, about this para, dia and ferromagnetic substances, the comparison that you need to read, and you need to complete that, right? So which is very important, and everyone go through the tabular form. Is it okay? This is about today's class, and we'll see in the next class with continuation. Thank you very much.